windows of this boarded up cabin can't be opened from outside. The door is locked and barricaded, but there's no place to hide. I know it knows that I'm in here as it lurks in the night. Silver eyes flash from the tree line, filling me with fright. I only saw it once, so it's hard to describe, but its face was as clear as day. Looking back at me from the outside was a thing with my face. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it's nothing good. How long had it watched me walking through these woods? I can hear myself calling to me, asking myself for aid, but I know it's a ruse from the thing with my face. I can make it until dawn, I might have a chance to escape, but the dark pitch of the night conceals its awful shape. I hear claws raking at the door as it rattles in the frame, but the sun is cresting the hill like the howl of the insane. I only saw it once, so it's hard to describe, but its face was as clear as day. Looking back at me from the outside was a thing with my face. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it's nothing good. How long had it watched me walking through these woods? I can hear myself calling to me, asking myself for aid, but I know it's a ruse from the thing with my face. Oh, the thing with my face. I pull the boards from the door after an hour of dreadful silence. The door is scratched to pieces, marred from terrible violence. I run to my vehicle, car keys in hand, but from behind I feel a taloned hand. The streets are sublime at night when the rain pitter-patters on an umbrella, old and worn, barely more than tatters. But the heavy sound of footsteps creeping up from behind, trying so very, very hard to imitate those of mine. I turn to look, but it's difficult to see who could be there following me. Oh, is it the thriller killer, seeking out sick stimulation? The thriller killer, getting off to mutilation. The thriller killer, the thriller killer. Running down the street, chased by a brute, but there's no escaping the hideous pursuit. Da-da. Diving into a bar where people work and thrive, but here he comes with the glowing of the metal on the edge of a knife. I turn to look, but it's difficult to see who could be there following me. Oh, is it the thriller killer, seeking out sick stimulation? The thriller killer, getting off to mutilation. The thriller killer, the thriller killer. I burst through the back door. To escape do I intend? But to my horror, it's a chain fence dead end. Is it the thriller killer, seeking out sick stimulation? The thriller killer, getting off to mutilation. The thriller killer, oh, the thriller killer. A decade since I locked up my weakness in a hidden place bound in steel. Flesh means nothing, puncture it, it survives every ordeal. Hidden in a vault, my heart is safe behind those star walls of stone, and haunting those empty halls, it's only the specter of me alone. A body cannot be harmed if it's just a handsome husk, but there's nothing really there if I'm too afraid to trust. Hiding away my heart from what others did to me. Flesh is weak, but it heals more quickly. Yet I'm bored by gentle promises, like the Amontillado. Perhaps it's not too late for something real at last. Or will it be ruined by a tainted past? A body cannot be haunted, it's just a handsome husk. But there's nothing really there if I'm too afraid to trust. Hiding away my heart from what others did to me. Flesh is weak, but it heals more quickly. It can be shattered like a jar by another's cruel enmity. That's why I hide my heart like a phylactery. The memory won't die of the love shared between you and I. You fixed my broken life and gave me a reason to work and thrive, but I committed treason. I cannot be at peace. Arduous come sleep, my was frost gathering on a sill, touching things that could have been mine, leaving only a chill as they shudder, unknowing our hands were entwined. This isn't purgatory but punishment, as I see what all I could have had. A happy life, children, a husband, giving up because I was sad. I passed through these halls each night, even though they'd been renovated, year by year, decade by decade, regretting the life I abdicated. No one can hear me speak, even when I'm in their face. They don't seem to notice and walk through like empty space. But sometimes when morning takes me in the middle of the night, my waffle whale cuts sheets to sail, and on comes all the lights. On comes all the lights. I thought I knew sorrow, I thought I knew pain, but I know that tomorrow it will still be the same. No one can hear me speak, even when I'm in their face. They don't seem to notice and walk through like empty space. But sometimes when morning takes me in the middle of the night, my waffle whale cuts sheets to sail, and on comes all the lights. On comes all the lights. I thought I knew sorrow, I thought I knew pain, but I know that with sin beneath the skin is the devil in us all. The devil in us all. Smiling and shaking hands, going about the day, warm and soothing, gentle tones. In every word we say, words are hollow sweetings, like hooks primed with bait, cast out to shallow waters while we sit back and wait. Beneath every charming smile is a crooked sneer. Despite the caring act, it's selfishness we hold dear. Everyone has faces, one or two or three. Some we show and some we know cannot be set free. The higher we ascend, the further we must fall. Rife with sin beneath the skin is the devil in us all. The devil in us all. The other face is hidden, but it's there behind the scenes, influencing what is done because it's justify the means. It's not limited to politicians, psychopaths or preachers. It's inside every one of us, another standard feature. Beneath every charming smile is a crooked sneer. Despite the caring act, it's selfishness we hold dear. Everyone has faces, one or two or three. Some we show and some we know cannot be set free. The higher we ascend, the further we must fall. Rife with sin beneath the skin is the devil in us all. The devil in us all. Pariah by desires, hidden and enchained, but influenced by those fires, becoming unrestrained. Everyone has faces, one or two or three. Some we show and some we know cannot be set free. The higher we ascend, the further we must fall. Rife with sin beneath the skin is the devil in us all. The devil in us all. Everyone has faces, one or two or three. Some we show and some we know cannot be set free. The higher we ascend, the further we must fall. Rife with sin beneath the skin is the devil in us all. The devil in us all. Why does my heart beat when long ago I died? Torn to bloody pieces from all the tears I cried, sunk beneath the earth in a coffin of my design, longing for the feeling of your hand in mine. My body is ragged, rotting and short. Thoughts feed worse than an insect swarm. Now I'm a zombie, one of the living dead. Now I'm a zombie, with this rot in my head. I stagger about in a shrouded haze, reaching out for long gone days. Now I'm a zombie, 'cause I've lost your gaze. Passing through time, stumbling like a drunk, but no bottle ruined me. It was my heart that sunk. The craving is intense, but out of my breath. Just this liminal space between life and death. My body is ragged, rotting and shorn. Thoughts feed worse than an insect swarm. Now I'm a zombie, one of the living dead. Now I'm a zombie, with this rot in my head. I stagger about in a shrouded haze, reaching out for long gone days. Now I'm a zombie, because I've lost your gaze. Bury what's left deep in the earth, or cremate my body for all that it's worth. Now I'm a zombie, one of the living dead. Now I'm a zombie, with this rot in my head. I stagger about in a shrouded haze, reaching out for long gone days. Now I'm a zombie, because I've lost your gaze. I can feel the beast stirring as the moon awakes, uncontrollable, frightening, a hunger never slaked, like a disappointed mother watching down from the sky. I submit to the needs that cannot be denied. Like a horrible transformation, becoming a thing of dread, and stalking the streets to warm my bed. Urges that I hide, full of shame. Urges that I can't abide to play the game. Urges. There's a dark side to everyone, waiting to be revealed. What arbitrary reason causes them to unconceal? Pretending it's not us, that it's an affliction, is a bold untruth, because it's an addiction. Like a horrible trend grave I yearn, with heart unbeating, but full of passion I burn. Skeletal fingertips peeled from raking, bony ends like claws wanting your life for taking. Till death do we part, that's the vow we swore. Little did you know that there would be more. You can't be rid of me, not as facile as that. No, you'll never be rid of me, I'll keep coming back. Together we rise, until together we rise. Your love turned sour somewhere along the way, and has never let you leave or let you go away. So you struck me with object blunt in the back of my head, and buried someone you said. Till death do we part, that's the vow we swore. Little did you know that there would be more. You can't be rid of me, not as faithful as that. No, you'll never be rid of me, I'll keep coming back. Oh, our love's not over. Forever you I'll haunt. Our love's not over. Until together we rise, until together we rise. Without a body there's no crime, though you were suspected, and no monument or memory of me was erected. But there's life left still in this tattered body and mind, and I'm coming to get you, because you'll always be mine. Until together we rot. Treat me like a toy, give me some joy. Incarcerated in silk and lace for longer than I can stand. Free me if you can. Cursed to the body of a doll made of silk, cursed for all time, the last of my ilk. Bloodline washed away by the passage of time, removed from the stone this name of mine. My magic is potent, my will is too strong, but to be set free someone must play along. Oh. Treat me like a toy, give me some joy. Incarcerated in silk and lace for longer than I can stand. Free me if you can. Much like the fairy tale about true love's kiss, I need a man to free me from this. One of strong faith who can break the curse, and as generations pass, they'll forget that I'm worse. My magic is potent, my will is set free, someone must play along. Treat me like a toy, give me some joy. Incarcerated in silk and lace for longer than I can stay. Free me if you can. Lay me down upon the veiled bed. Stroke the fibrous yarn that sprouts from my head. To me 3 soft words say, and then I'll die on my retribution day. Treat me like a toy, give me some joy. Incarcerated in silk and lace for longer than I can stand. Free me if you can. Pop my seams. They are crawling inside my bones, their hive, their reach is sprawling. In my organs they thrive, a billion little legs scratching up my insides, a billion little eggs, a sea with larval tides. I can feel them moving, growing and spreading like a chitinous infection upon my brain shredding. I'm being eaten from the inside out, mandibles chewing beneath my skin. Inside my core is like a flaming gout. I want them out but they are trapped within. Insects. My musculature they are consuming. I don't know how much more I can take. With each second they are exhuming, and my whole body is beginning to ache. A billion little pincers, a billion little lies, but they see the light as they pour from my insides. I can feel them moving, growing and spreading like a chitinous infection upon my brain shredding. I'm being eaten from the inside out, mandibles chewing beneath my skin. Inside my core is like a flaming gout. I want them out but they are trapped within. Insects. Insects. In the end I am reduced to a quivering jellied mass. Nothing but a pile of flesh that the insects eat en masse. Being eaten from the inside out, mandibles chewing beneath my skin. Inside my core is like a flaming gout. I want them out but they are trapped within. Insects. Insects. wrong? Was it my fault? I shouldn't have gone along. But did I deserve, on a foundation of trust, to be a victim of criminal lust? I can't think like that, it's not the victim at fault, and the pain locked inside like guns in a vault. I'll take out that pain like unwanted progeny and abort any future violent misogyny. Oh, they say it's a legend, that's not what I think. So I got out a pen and wrote your name in red ink. Oh, I wrote your name in red ink. 3 days later, you were in a car crash, head and neck separated in a headlight flash. Was it the curse of stamping in red the name of the person that I wanted dead? I can't think like that, it's not the victim at fault, and the pain locked inside like guns in a vault. I'll take out that pain like unwanted progeny and abort any future violent misogyny. Oh, they say it's a legend, that's not what I think. So I got out a pen and wrote your name in red ink. Oh, I wrote your name in red ink. It could be coincidence, or maybe it's not. Doesn't matter to me, I got what I want. They say it's a legend, that's not what I think. So I got out a pen and wrote your name in red ink. Oh, I wrote your name in red ink. It could be coincidence, or maybe it's not. Doesn't matter to me, I got what I want. Oh, I wrote your name in red ink. Ugliness, that's what they say. An exquisite example of poor genes, asymmetrical and pudgy, unadornable, whatever that means. Down to a room where nobody goes, hidden away like a secret shame, with only dollies and paints. Here I must remain. But the watercolors don't reject, for they are a mirror of the soul, and white paint on my face. This body decays on a ceaseless trajectory, but imbibe I must from death's sweet nectary. Some say I'm an edgelord, some say it's a phase, but all around is a necrotic haze. Oh, living in death surrounds us all. Living in death with the ghost call all. Oh, living in death. Life is just